Can you actually believe August is about to end? And what that means, my friend, c'est la rentrée. I am so excited I could cry. We are the last Thursday of August, and on Monday, we are kicking off a new month, and not just any month, September, which is one of my absolute favorite months of the entire year. And okay, I know I said the same in June because birthday month. And heads up, I'll probably say the exact same in December because of Christmas. But I love September. As someone who grew up in France, September means something completely different to me than it probably does to you. In France, we call it la rentrée, the return. And I'm not exaggerating when I say it's a national event. Like the entire country collectively hits refresh in September. And it's not just back to school energy, it's this massive cultural restart. Boutiques are full with new books and fresh fashion. There's loads of new TV shows or theater shows. Everyone is picking up their agenda notebooks, the planners. Everyone is picking up their new coats, new projects, new everything. After the summer, the very slow summers that we have in France, in September, life returns with this sense of renewal that you can literally feel in the air. And here's what kills me. I live in Singapore now. I lived in Ireland. And while France is having this amazing collective awakening every September, what are we doing over here? In my experience, September often is a bit of a weird limbo, just after the summer, but also before the holiday season. And a lot of us are just going to be drifting until January. Right? January is when real change happens, right? So we're just going to be drifting for the next couple of months. And no, we don't want to do that. We don't want to wait until January for real changes to happen. And it's a bit mental when you think about it. Like we've been programmed to think transformation only happens on New Year's Day. It only happens on Mondays. It only happens at certain time or on certain days. No one ever starts a diet on a random Thursday. But January arrives in the depths of winter when your energy is super low and your motivation is probably a little forced. You're trying to plant seeds in frozen ground. But September, my friend, September carries this different kind of electricity. The light shifts, the air changes, your circadian rhythm naturally adjusts, the world starts moving again. And it happens even in Singapore. I know most people don't believe that there are seasons in Singapore, but I do feel the September energy even in the tropics. So today, I want to flip your entire relationship with September. I want to introduce you to this fabulous concept of la rentrée and also give you a little sneak preview of something that I'm launching that could completely change how you finish this year. In this episode, I'm introducing my September rentrée series that's launching on Substack. This is totally free. It's a month-long journey that you can subscribe to or follow. I'll share the link in a bit. I don't want you to get distracted. First, in this episode, I'll be breaking down why September is your secret weapon for change and why January actually might sabotage you. Then I'm sharing what you'll get in my free rentrée series, 4 weeks designed to help you break all cycles, build habits that stick, and finish 2025 super, super strong. And hopefully by the end of this episode, you'll understand why the French just do it better and how you can use September's natural momentum to end 2025 with clarity instead of regret and resolutions. Because honestly, the most successful people don't wait for permission to change. Ready? Let's dive in. Hey, I'm Noemi, former queen of bad habits and corporate go-getter turned well-being coach and personal growth junkie. And in a world full of overwhelming wellness advice, we're here to cut through the noise. This is your space to master healthy habits, transform your mindset, own your well-being, and design a life you love on your terms. We're ditching the highlight reels and embracing the whole messy, imperfect journey towards becoming our absolute best selves. You're the author of your own story. So are you ready to write the next chapter? Let's go, and welcome to Unwritten Potential. Hello, and welcome back to Unwritten Potential with me, Noemi. I am so excited that you're here. All right, let's dive into why September is your secret weapon. This isn't just cultural. There's actually science behind why September hits different. Researchers call it the fresh start effect. September arrives when your brain naturally responds to seasonal shifts. Research shows we're psychologically primed to seek change at temporal landmarks like new seasons, new year, Monday, a big birthday. Plus, the changing light patterns are already affecting your sleep-wake cycle, which can also influence your energy and your mood. Compare that to January, when you're coming off holiday excess, it's freezing cold, well, at least if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. Daylight is super minimal, like it's dark at 3:30, 4 p.m. Your brain is literally telling you to hibernate while you're trying to transform your entire life. This is not the best time to start any routine, right? It makes no sense. Plus, you have no money. You spent it all at Christmas. But we've been programmed to think January 1st is when everything changes. This year will be different. I'll finally start this morning routine. I'll finally prioritize my health. I'll finally start this new diet. And then February rolls around and we're right back where we started, usually. And we feel shit about ourselves. And okay, well, there's always next year, right? But we don't want to wait until January, especially if we're setting ourselves for failure. The most successful people don't wait for New Year's Day. They create their own renewal moments. And September is giving you the perfect setup for it. So again, I live in Singapore now. I'm very aware that the weather is pretty much the same all the time, but I'm still trying every September to get some of that rentrée energy and design my own rentrée. Instead of drifting through September, waiting for January, I usually use this month to build real momentum, which is also why I'm launching my series in September. I try to reset, are there any toxic cycles or bad habits that I've fallen into over the summer that I just want to rethink a little bit? Are there new routines, new habits? I also love to use this time as a way to kind of really finish the year strong. That's just my personality. I love feeling like I've finished the year strong. And that's exactly what my September Rentrée series on Substack is all about. Because I found, and that's also one of the reasons I wanted to launch this podcast, a lot of wellness content is either a bit surface level or overwhelming. It's either drink more water, go exercise, get a better diet. Well, yes, or you have to completely overhaul your entire existence in 30 days. And neither approach works. What works is a systematic approach to designing, creating a life that actually fits your real circumstances. Real, not some fantasy version of yourself, but the actual human you are with the actual life you have. Not fantasy January version of you. You right now in this life. So I've created this month-long rentrée series that will launch on Monday on Substack. Every weekday, I will be sharing one short post. Each piece is designed to be quick but super powerful. Something you can read in a few minutes, but hopefully think about it all day. I'll be sharing some tools, some exercises, some coaching questions, just to try to spark some reflection and prompt some action. Think of it as your personal rentrée, that same sense of fresh notebooks and new possibilities, but applied to your entire well-being. It's completely free. You can subscribe or follow along at go.unwritten.coach/15. It's episode 15. Can you believe it? That will bring you to the show notes and you'll have the link to my Unwritten Potential Substack channel. And here's what makes this different from every other kind of challenge or program out there. A, it's free. B, we're not trying to fix you. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken, my friend. We're designing systems that work with your brain instead of against it. We're not promising 30-day transformations. We're building sustainable momentum that compounds over time. And we're not ignoring your real life. We're working with your actual life, your actual schedule, your actual energy, your actual challenges. And here's what I love most about this approach. And obviously, I'm a little biased here, but I really think it's awesome because by October 1st, you won't be waiting for the right time anymore. While everyone else is waiting for January, you'll be riding the season's natural momentum towards real change. And I want you to finish the year strong, my friends. Okay, so you can probably sense I really like September. In France, La Rentrée is massive, and I want you to bring some of that energy into the last few months of 2025. So go to go.unwritten.coach/15 for the show notes and to get the link to my Substack where you can subscribe for free. Or you can go to Substack directly at unwrittenpotential.substack.com. And you'll also have access to all of my previous posts. By October 1st, let's have some real momentum instead of just good intentions. The French don't wait for permission to begin again, and neither should you, my friend. Your September rentrée starts on Monday. Hopefully, I'll see you on Substack. If not, I will see you next week. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.